that MFer is not real lady, as she has been known as. She has rebranded herself, Eric, and she is, I don't know, people are already starting conspiracies about her, saying that it's not the real her that has this Twitter account, because there's another one that's closed, or locked and inactive when you search it up. But she started a new website, and she says, "I apologize and take accountability for my actions. They were uncalled for. My very worst moment was captured on video. Although the memes have been amusing, the flip side has been cruel. I'm thankful." Blah 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 blah. What I don't understand, Eric, and we'll get to a video of hers in a second from about a week ago,
About a week
is
ago.
exactly, is what about this is she saying that, like, the worst moment captured on video? Does that mean she was wasted? Because she makes a lot of claims. There's footage of her saying that the plane's going to get taken down, that, claims that she was talking about a family member stealing her AirPods from her. Um, she refused to give up any ID or anything. All this stuff. I don't know what exactly she's talking about. She's acting like she got mad at somebody and hit them or something, which didn't happen. She made all these wild claims. So what is that just an admission that she was wasted, or what do you think?
Yeah, she was probably just admitting that that I I completely flew off the handle because I had one too many drinks at the airport bar, or maybe a few too many drinks at the airport bar. And you say she's rebranding, which I don't know if that's the case. I mean, no shade. She seems to be a successful woman, right? They didn't. I guess they didn't dox her house, but they're like, oh, she lives in a $2 million home in Dallas or whatever. So, is she rebranding like because maybe she lost business? Because I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I don't know, but I don't think she would lose business because of this. If anything, I think this will make her exponentially more popular. And shout out to her, as she has yet to reply to my DM, but um, I think the apology or whatever she gives is nonsense. It's weird, like PC stuff. But kudos
Mm-hmm.
to her on the mommy blog style photo that she posted in the kitchen, and she's trying to make the most of it, right? Like, so I think that's the best she can do.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what she said here. Some people have seen this. I have not.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and
But I was drunk.
that was not the case. My use of
Distressed,
profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind, and I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family. They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them.
Checks notes.
I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can
Wrap it
begin to
up.
move on with my life.
And she did. Join me on my journey of promoting positive mental health and standing up against cyberbullying. So I'm going to be the guy, as I usually have to be, is say that I don't believe it. I don't believe she was actually crying over that. I'm sure she maybe cried throughout this whole process, and I don't wish harm upon her, but the checking of the notes, in my opinion, not really crying, trying to force herself to cry a little bit, and saying, "Oh, mental health," and all this. She never said what she actually did. She never said if she was drunk or she has a substance abuse problem. She apologized for cursing. She apologized for being at her worst moment. I think she still believes what she said on there. I don't know if she was just a little bit drunk, completely blackout, but I think she believes what she said on there. And listen, Eric, in our line of work, we're very exposed to this conspiracy theorist world. A lot of it turns out to be right. We're a bit of conspiracy theorists of our own. And this field, this genre of, 40-year-old conspiracy woman circle comes up a lot, and they tend to believe a lot of stuff because, once the media started their anti-Trump narrative in 2016, everything got thrown out the window. Tons of things turned out to be lies. Still happening, whether it's stuff around the pharmaceuticals, stuff around the Ukrainians, stuff around all that stuff that we've seen. It opened the door up for the numerology and all the other crap and the lizard people, the David Ikes and everything. And I don't think that this woman doesn't believe what she said, whether she was drunk or not. I think she believes that. There's tons of women in this field that believe all that stuff, for better or for worse. And I don't think she's doing anything but trying to save her career. I'll be the one to say it. I think she's trying to say, "Oh, mental health and positive." Are you a drug addict? What is the connection here with mental health and what you did? Is it that now you feel anxious and have problems because people made memes about you? Well, why did they make memes about you? Could you had a freak out on a plane? Why did you have a freak out on a plane? Were you drunk? And if you don't want to admit that, I guess that's fine. But I think she just had a freak out on a plane. She may or may not have been drunk. And you know what? She believes that there's lizard people, and they may or may not have been a guy who said that he's a Mason. I don't believe that guy either. I think she's just trying to save her business here, which is, as we've learned, a high level marketing company. She's a rich woman, or at the very least well off in her area. And I think that's what this is. Stand up against cyberbullying like it's 2013, like cyberbullying is a thing. No, it's not a real thing unless it's like some sort of coordinated attack. But people being mean because you freaked out on an airplane in a very public manner, that's not, everybody feels sorry for me and give me money, which is usually what these things are. What are your thoughts, Eric?
Well, who was being mean to her? Was it the news that kept writing articles? I mean, what was? I don't feel like anybody was really being mean to her. Maybe I missed that. And look, that apology there kind of reminded me of, was it a Jennifer Aniston, where it's word salad. It's not like you're apologizing because you swore on a plane. And the bottom line, you say she's trying to save her career. I think her career would have been just fine, to be 100% honest with you. I think there was whatever marketing firm in Texas, people were going to say, "Oh, I'm never working with them again." They were probably going to have a laugh about it. It's probably a scam business anyway. She's probably not even that good. Who knows what's actually happening? But I think now all she's doing, because this could have gone by the wayside and nobody would have talked about it after the first 2 days. The 48-hour news cycle would have been completely gone. But she had to step out, I guess, to stand up to the mainstream media that was telling us how rich she was, or what size house she owned, or there was really no point to do any of this. I don't think it was to save her business. I think it was to drum up business. I don't think it would have, I don't think her thing was collapsing. I think she's probably like, okay, well, I'm probably never going to have a chance to get as many eyes on me as I will in this, couple of weeks. So let's put out a video. Nobody would have cared. Now you click on her Instagram and she got 90,000 followers, which wouldn't have happened otherwise. And now she posts one picture, not even a reel. As we know, Instagram is promoting the reels and YouTube shorts and all that stuff. She posts a picture, gets thousands of likes, thousands of comments, and she's a celebrity. I don't think the plane freak out was that bad, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
What if, Eric? What if this was a marketing plan in and of itself? A very
Boom.
4D chess movement. Watch how I can go viral on the internet by faking being drunk, and then when the cops come, they won't arrest me or anything. Because if you disrupt a plane to the point where you make it delayed and stuff, they usually arrest you. But they didn't even give her a ticket. And she didn't accept it. She didn't sign it. They let her walk out. She tried to get back in several times, they said, and she wasn't denied. What if this was just, hey, watch how good I am at being a marketing person, that I can get a viral video made of myself if you don't believe me?
I
And what if
mean,
she did that?
that nothing's off the table, right? Nothing's off the table. That's totally possible. And like you said, or at the end of the clip, I mean, the clip was an ad. The apology was an ad. At the end of it, go to TiffanyGomez.com and talk about cyberbullying or whatever. And now she's
Yeah.
posting this. It's an ad. So you're right. I don't even know how I let that get past me. That point that you just made could 100% be true. Nothing is off the table. And I mean, it's kind of like every other thing, right? How many times do we have to bring up the big boob teacher in Canada, right? Like, it's all just one giant troll. And for the 117.5 time, everything's fake.
Turn it up, Jordan.